Alright, welcome to my Star Wars Samurai Bundle gameplay and review. So first of all, it's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to everyone. By the time you're watching this, it may be Christmas Day for some of you. And second of all, shout out to my friend and moderator, Dev Navat. Absolutely amazing. He gifted me the entire bundle so I could do a full gameplay and review. Check out the background too. I don't know why it's green like that, but that is awesome. So the bundle itself is 3,200 V-Bucks, and you get quite a bit. You get the Darth Vader Samurai, you get the Stormtrooper Samurai, you get the little TIE Attack Emote, and you get the pickaxes for both, and the back blings for both, and 2 wraps as well. So lots and lots of accessories in this bundle. However, if you don't want the bundle sold separately, the Darth Vader Samurai is 1,800 because it does come with a back bling and a pickaxe, and then we've got 1,500 for the Stormtrooper Samurai. The emote is 500, the Stormtrooper pickaxe is 800, and both wraps are 500 apiece as well. So the description for Darth Vader Samurai says your lack of faith disturbs him. Let's compare him to the Battle Pass version and see if there's any upgrades or downgrades here. So there are some minuscule changes on his suit and his buttons. They kind of look more, I don't know, samurai-ish, if that's even a thing. But you can see the differences here, especially in the helmet. Samurai Darth Vader is just slightly different here, and he's got the samurai garb on as well. The cape, is that the same on both of them? No, I feel like the original Darth Vader's cape is bigger, wider, I should say. You can see how wide it is compared to this one. So if you're not a fan of capes, I think the new samurai one may be a little better. You can't take the cape off, though, as far as I know. There's no styles for either, which is surprising for a Battle Pass skin. Most Battle Pass skins do have tons of styles. Not Darth Vader. What you see is what you get. Now, they did remove his lightsaber. I don't see that, whereas on the original one, you can see it right there. And in fact, I think that was interactable. When you used his actual lightsaber in-game, it would remove that, and that was kind of cool. So this is what I was most excited for, the Vader's Katana. It says, just as reliable as a lightsaber to have at your side. And in one of the promo images, it showed it glowing like a lightsaber. It was this insanely awesome red color scheme, and everyone said it would glow just like that. However, I don't see any glow here. We're going to have to see in-game, but I don't see anything even close to resembling a lightsaber glow or effect. Now for a glider, you've got a ton of options to pick from. Chances are you own at least one of these gliders. If you play back in Chapter 2, Season 1, you've got the Millennium Falcon. And if you own the Darth Vader Battle Pass version, you've got the Lambda-class shuttle as well. But there's a lot of great gliders to use, including the First Order TIE Fighter. You could even use the one-shot glider from John Wick. But I'll just go with the Lambda-class shuttle because that is the Darth Vader one. And you may have the TIE Squadron contrail as well. I'll put that on for Samurai Vader. So I'm going to put the Dark Side on here, and then we can put the new one, the little TIE Attack. You can also do the Imperial March, which is copyrighted. So lots of good Star Wars emotes to pick from, and of course for the wrap we're going to do the Vader Samurai. But there's also the Darth Shader, which came with the original Darth Vader, so maybe I'll put that one on at least one of the weapons so we can see and compare the two. So it's kind of weird seeing Vader's Katana as a back bling, but I'm 99.9% sure it's interactable with that. It says just as reliable as a lightsaber to have at your side. Alright, so you can see the contrail goes quite nicely. The miniature TIE fighters zooming around near me. And when you go straight ahead, they do the same. And when you turn, they also turn. It's a nice contrail. How about the Lambda-class shuttle? If I remember correctly, I wasn't a big fan of this glider, but let's see. Okay, it's not too bad. It is pretty large, though. I like how it looks like it's going to be small, and then boom, the wings open up, and it's just ginormous. All right, here we go. So he doesn't look that bad with the katana on his cape. Now, obviously, you cannot remove the cape. And you can see a bit of his samurai garb sticking out as well. So it's a lot to take in from the katana over the cape plus the underside of the samurai gear. It kind of looks redundant a little bit. Yeah, it's almost like he's got 2 capes on. So you can see them both flowing when I run. I assume it's the same with the physics. Yeah, so I kind of wish you could take the Darth Vader cape off. And maybe it's in the agreement that they wouldn't allow that. So it does look a little strange, and I think he would look way better without the Darth Vader cape and just the katana over the samurai outfit. But I guess we can't do that. And obviously the katana does interact with the back bling, so that's kind of sweet. And you can see it's a nice blood red. But again, I don't see that lightsaber glow, so I'm a little disappointed by that. Maybe we'll be surprised with a splash effect or a contrail or something. We'll see. So I'll be quiet a second, and I'll do the pull-out sound as well as the swing animation. Here you go. Okay, so good swing. Little bit of a red contrail there, but it's way better than this pickaxe. This is the sigil pickaxe of him that came with the battle pass. That is one of my least favorite. I truly wish we could have a lightsaber. He would be so much better. Imagine running around with that red lightsaber. It's just so disappointing. Let's try a splash effect here. Wow, so that's a little disappointing as well. I mean, there's a little bit of red in there, but not much. Maybe this will make it turn into a lightsaber glow. Any secret reactivity looks the same. Oh, that's a makeshift lightsaber. I love it. Look at that. That's about as close as we're going to get to a lightsaber. That's awesome. All right, let's try the pickaxe versus my friend here. It doesn't even make a lightsaber noise. I thought for sure it might, but no. Nothing doing here. Darn it. Okay, so we were tricked. I don't know if someone made that image and it was fake, or maybe it was just a promotional thing, but yeah, that is super, super disappointing. That is nowhere near lightsaber quality. So he does look good. I enjoy the samurai rendition of Darth Vader. Let's go stand by the original Darth Vader, and you can just see a quick comparison here. So it looks like the Battle Pass version is a more jet black color scheme, especially on the front. But I gotta say, I like the buttons better on the samurai version. They just look a little more smooth. So most people that are going to buy this don't have the Battle Pass version, and I think this is a fine replacement. In fact, there's some things I like a lot better than the Battle Pass on this one. Does anything glow on the original? So his buttons do glow on the original. Wow, they don't on mine. That's weird. So I guess they had to give the Battle Pass version some kind of benefit there, right? But even the sword. You can definitely see the contrail a little better, but that is nowhere near a lightsaber. That right there is more closely resembling a lightsaber than what I got. So no glow whatsoever on this skin. Let me get on a limb here with it. I'm going to look from the front here. No, nothing special at all on elimination. All right, let's take a look at the aim down sights. Here we go. Okay, so for being a little bit bulky, this doesn't look bad at all. I am actually quite impressed with this. The samurai helmet doesn't protrude up that much. His armor looks good. His shoulder guards are not too bulky. Here's the wrap. Okay, maybe it is reactive. Yeah, it's glowing. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see it fading and then coming back. So here's what the wrap would look like there. You can just barely see the glow. His arms look fine. Gloves are evident. All right. Well, let's take the back bling off. I doubt it's going to look that much different, but I'll show you. Yep, still got that double samurai garb. So you cannot take the cape off, unfortunately. So if you're rocking this pickaxe, you may as well run the back bling. Now let me try the original Darth Vader back bling. I was not a big fan of that, but we'll take a look. It's called the Viper Probe Droid. Yeah, so this is one of those hovering ones, and it kind of floats around. You can see he has it on as well. And you can't shoot it, obviously. I mean, it's right there waiting to be shot at, but it's so far off. It just looks a little strange. When you jump, it goes up and down. So I personally would not run it on this skin, but... And then lastly, we've got his little tie attack. I think this was traversal. Yep. So that's pretty sweet. Let's do the 360 perspective so we can see it better, though. So here's what he looks like. He's kind of doing the force. Ooh, wait a minute. He flipped his katana around. Hold on. What if you do it with a weapon? Wait, does he always get the sword? I wonder if that has a secret reactivity with the sword. Hold on, let's change pickaxes. Is it just whatever pickaxe you have does that? Let's put his Sigil of the Empire on. Whoa, we came out at the same time. That was weird. Okay, now let me do it. Okay, so he always has the katana. But what if you don't own it? I don't know what would happen. So let me show you the wrap skin real quick with the new wrap. Alright, so this looks pretty good as well. And obviously when you swing or shoot, it's going to light up. Let's take a look from the front here. So it looks like nothing lights up or glows on the front. It's just the back. And we'll turn the lights off here. Matches the katana quite nicely, as you can see. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Alright, let's try the Stormtrooper now. Alright, here we go. So I definitely do not like the back bling. I've seen these back blings before, and I hardly ever run them in game just because they're kind of obnoxious to deal with. This one's not as large as some of the other samurai skins that have the back bling identical to this, but I don't know, it just takes up so much space, and it's kind of distracting. Now when you aim in, it doesn't matter because it zooms so far in you can't see it unless you crouch and go forward. Now it looks like the Samurai Stormtrooper has a little bit bulkier armor as compared to Darth Vader. You can see that shoulder guard is just a little bit bigger. You can't see the back half of your wrap. Is this wrap reactive? I think it is. I saw a little bit of glow. Oh yeah, look at that. The longer you shoot, the more red lines appear. Let's see what happens with the shotgun. So it makes straight red lines appear there. We'll see this better on the wrap skin. But you gotta hold down the fire in order to get that effect. You can't mess around with it. Alright, well, I actually enjoy this outfit compared to the original Stormtrooper. This is not too bad. So let me be quiet a minute and I'll do the pickaxe pull-out sound as well as swing animation. Here you go. Okay, so the deploy is not bad. He twirls it around. That's actually pretty cool. And then the swing animation is a quick stab effect. Not much of a contrail at all. No splash effect on this, unfortunately. How about a reactivity on the weak spot? Nope, nothing doing there. All right, let's check for some reactivity here. Nope, nothing doing there. And just not a big fan of this back bling. Let's do the little tie attack. See if we get the katana. Yeah, you sure do get that katana. There's the wrap. Let's hold it down. You'll see the reactivity. It's pretty good. Here's the shotgun. Not too shabby. All right, let's take the back bling off real quick. Okay, so I feel like he might need a back bling. He's just got a very wide back, and it's just very plain. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this could work as well, if you don't like his pickaxe for some reason. Even though there's no red on him at all, yeah, I think this definitely looks pretty decent. Okay, so this one actually looks pretty sweet. Check this out. I can only imagine what this reactivity is going to look like. I hope it's all on the back and not the front, but here we go. Oh no, it must be on the front. I can't see anything. No. Let's do the 360 perspective. Well, now wait a minute. Okay, now wait a minute. There it showed up on my shoulder. Okay, that's better. Why didn't I see that before? So that is really sick. Let's see if you tap fire. That is really cool how it just creeps down like that, and it doesn't extend all the way. That's one of the better reactivities I've seen on a wrap. So that makes having this pickaxe with it even better. Wait a minute, maybe it doesn't reset. Let's get it all hyped up. And then we'll stop. Ah, okay. So as long as you don't reload, it'll stay like that. Or swap weapons, it looks like. Here it is from the aim down sights. Let's get it maxed. Yeah, check that out. That'll stay. As long as you don't empty the entire magazine or reload. If you reload, I think it goes away too, yeah. So you could use this wrap as well for Darth Vader. It's not too bad. Let's do the Imperial March. Oh, his katana's glitching into his cape for some reason. So there you go. I was actually quite impressed with both of these skins. They have some things that are better than the originals. So obviously, if you don't own the Battle Pass version of Darth Vader, this is a no-brainer. This is a phenomenal skin. The only thing I saw that I could be nitpicky about is pretty much having essentially a double cape with the samurai outfit as well as the actual cape. I really wish you could take the Darth Vader cape off. So the Imperial Stormtrooper was pretty good, but I honestly like the white on this one a lot better. His shoulder guards do add a drawback though. They are much bulkier than what you see on the original one here. He didn't have shoulder guards at all. So that's the drawback for this one. Now obviously the major disappointing factor on this is that we were kind of tricked by the promotional image, and this is not a lightsaber katana like everyone assumed. So that part stinks. But it's still a great pickaxe, and it does interact with the back bling, so that's pretty cool. Both wraps are really, really good. So there you go. I think both of these are worth a purchase, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. But if you don't own the original Darth Vader, I would 100% recommend this version. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my supporter creator code, which is tabortime.